Welcome everyone. Today we will explore the foundations of Indian astronomy and astrology. Jyotish Shastra, an integral part of ancient Indian knowledge systems. It is more than astrology, it's a sophisticated blend of astronomy, timekeeping, cosmology, and human psychology. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to understand what is Jyotish Shastra, Jyotish in Vedic tradition, the three limbs of Jyotish, ancient texts of Jyotish, and the Panchang system. The first question is, what is Jyotish Shastra? Jyotish is often mistaken solely as fortune telling, but in truth, it's a science of light, both physical and metaphysical. It guides rituals, calendars, and human decisions. Jyotish Shastra, often referred to as Vedic astrology, is one of the six Vedangas called the limbs of Vedas and serves as the ancient Indian science of celestial knowledge and cosmic timing. Rooted in the Sanskrit word Jyotis, meaning light or heavenly body. Jyotish Shastra is the study of the influence of planetary movements and cosmic patterns on terrestrial life. Far beyond mere fortune telling, Jyotish is a profound system that integrates astronomy, astrology, mathematics, metaphysics, and philosophy to understand the interconnectedness of cosmos and human life. Its foundation lies in the belief that the macrocosm or the universe and the microcosm or the individual are deeply interlinked, and that the positions of celestial bodies at the time of one's birth reveal a divine map of karma and potential. Jyotish encompasses several branches, including Hora, or you can say the predictive astrology, Ganit, that is astronomical calculations, and Samhita, the mundane astrology for natural and political phenomena. And the last one is Prashna, or you can say the question based astrology. Ancient Indian texts like the Brihat Parasar, Hora Shastra, Surya Siddhanta, and Laghu Chataka offer detailed guidelines for interpreting planetary influences, timing rituals or muhurt, matching horoscopes or Kundali Milan, and understanding seasonal and agricultural cycles also. Jyotish was also pivotal in temple construction, urban planning, medical diagnostics, and calendar making. It ensured that human activities remained aligned with cosmic rhythms. Even today, Jyotish Shastra is revered not only as a tool for insight and guidance, but as a sacred cosmological framework that reflects the wisdom of the Vedas and the eternal dance of time, light, and consciousness. Now we will see the Jyotish in the Vedic tradition. Jyotish Shastra or Vedic astrology occupies a sacred and essential place in the Vedic tradition, serving as a divine tool for aligning human life with cosmic rhythms. Derived from the word Jyoti, meaning light, Jyotish is often described as the eye of the Vedas, or you can say the Veda Chakshus, as it illuminates the path of dharma, the righteous living, through the observation and interpretation of celestial movements. In the Vedic worldview, the universe is a living, conscious entity, and all beings are seen as interconnected through a cosmic order known as Reeth. Jyotish helps individuals to understand their unique role in this grand design by decoding the karma described in their horoscopes at birth. It reveals tendencies, challenges, and opportunity across various domains of life. Unlike modern astrology, which often focuses on the prediction alone, Vedic Jyoti integrates the spiritual, ethical, and ritualistic dimensions. It is closely tied to Vedic rites and sacrifices, where the timing or muhurt of rituals is crucial to their success. Priests and sages consulted planetary positions to determine auspicious times for sanskars or life cycle rituals. Even temple construction, agricultural cycles, and royal decisions. The nakshatra system, the 27 lunar mansions, plays a vital role in timing these rituals and understanding psychological traits. Jyotish is also inseparable from other Vedic sciences such as Ayurveda or medicine and Vastu Shastra architecture. It offers guidance on harmonizing the body, mind, and environment with the cosmic forces. Textual authorities like the Rig Veda, Atharva Veda, and later works such as the Surya Siddhanta, Brihat Parashar, Hora Shastra, and Laghu Jataka preserve rich astronomical and astrological knowledge that was both scientific and spiritual. This sacred science was not meant to create fear or fatalism, but to empower individuals with awareness, encouraging them to make conscious choices in accordance with their soul's journey. In the Vedic tradition, Jyotish is ultimately a spiritual discipline, a luminous guide that helps the seeker transcend ignorance, harmonize with the universe, and move towards liberation. These are the three limbs of Jyotish. In the classic Vedic tradition, Jyotish Shastra is divided into three fundamental limbs, or you can say the skandhas or branches, each addressing a specific domain of astrological knowledge. These three are like first is your Siddhanta, astronomy and mathematical calculation. So, Siddhanta refers to the astronomical and mathematical foundation of Jyotish. It involves the calculation of planetary positions, eclipses, lunar phases, solstices, equinoxes, and time divisions like Tithi, Nakshatra, Yoga, and Karana. Classical texts like the Surya Siddhanta and Aryabhatiya fall under this limb. This branch is scientific and observational, using geometry and trigonometry to chart celestial movements with precision. Siddhanta provides the technical basis for the predictive and interpretive branches of Jyotish, and Samhita, or you can say the mundane or collective astrology, deals with the collective phenomena like astrological interpretation for natural events, weather patterns, earthquakes, wars, agriculture, politics, and socio-cultural trends. It helps in forecasting public events, guiding societal decisions like city planning, coronations, temple construction, and land use. This branch includes insights from omens, dreams, and planetary conjunctions affecting the masses. And what about the Hora, or you can say the predictive astrology? It is the most well known and commonly practiced branch. It deals with the individual horoscopes and personal predictions. It also includes several sub branches like Jatak, or you can say the Natal astrology, Prashna, horary astrology, answering specific questions, Muhurta, that is electional astrology, choosing auspicious times, and Nimitta, omens and signs. Hora interprets how planetary configurations at the time of birth influences an individual's karma, personalities, health, career, relationships, and even spiritual growth. So basically, Siddhanta, Samhita, and Hora collectively form the triad of Jyotish, reflecting the cosmic order in both macro or universal and micro or individual realms. They showcase how Jyotish is not merely divination but a comprehensive science of time, space, and consciousness as well. These texts like Vedanga Jyotish, Surya Siddhanta, or Brihat Parashar, Hora Shastra, display high level observations, planetary mathematics, and cultural relevance long before modern telescopes. Let's take a moment to appreciate the genius of the Indian Panchang system, a cosmic calendar that does not just count time but weaves it into the fabric of life. While the slide outlines the five key elements, as you can see, Tithi, Var, Nakshatra, Yoga, and Karna, what's fascinating is how each of these aligns human activities with celestial movements. For example, Tithis don't just mark days, they signal shifts in energy, guiding when to sow crops or hold sacred rituals. Farmers, priests, and even traders have used this system for centuries to make informed decisions. So the Panchang is not just a religious tool, but it is ecological, astronomical, and practical as well. And it's very much alive today. Even modern events like wedding dates or temple inaugurations are still aligned with Panchang calculation. So, as you read the points on the screen, think of Panchang not just as calendar, but as an ancient environmental intelligence system that integrated the skies, the soul, and the soil. Nakshatras, the lunar constellations. Nakshatras are not just stars, they are mytho-astronomical portals that influence human life and even cosmic timings. Now we will understand the concept of Rashi, the zodiac signs. The concept of Rashi, or you can say the zodiac signs in Vedic astrology, is rooted in ancient astronomical observations, and it is based on the apparent path of the sun across the sky, known as the ecliptic plane. Over the course of a year, the Rasi system divides this 360-degree path into 12 equal segments, each associated with a specific zodiac sign or Rashi. Because each Rasi spans 30 degrees of the ecliptic, corresponding to the positions of the sun, moon, and planets as they traverse these sectors of the sky. The system of Rasis is deeply interwoven with the movement of celestial bodies and their relationships with the earthly phenomena. And if we see its scientific perspective, these divisions were not arbitrary. They were based on the position of sun relative to the constellations, or you can say the nakshatras in the background, observed across the seasons. The 12 rasis, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, reflects the changing nature of the Earth's orientation relative to the fixed stars in the sky. This annual motion of the Sun, influenced by the Earth's orbit around it, marks the passing of time and the changing of seasons, which in turn affect agriculture, weather patterns, and even the rhythms of life. The scientific basis of the rasis also draws on the sidereal zodiac, where the positions of the planets are mapped against the backdrop of actual stars in the sky, as opposed to the tropical zodiac used in Western astrology, which is more focused on the Earth's seasonal cycle. In ancient times, Indian astronomers and mathematicians meticulously tracked the positions of celestial bodies and their alignments with the rashis to understand natural phenomena, including agricultural cycles, weather patterns, and lunar phases. This astronomical knowledge not only shaped the Rasi system but also guided practical life. For example, the position of sun in a particular Rashi during specific times of the year was used to predict auspicious times for agricultural sowing, religious rituals, and even timings for marriages and other life events. And additionally, the relative motion of the planets within the Rashis provided insights into the personal characteristics and life events. So, the scientific foundations of Rasi is rooted in a sophisticated understanding of the cosmos and its cyclic nature. It also continues to be a powerful tool in Vedic astrology, combining not only astronomy but also spirituality to guide various aspects of human life. Now we will see the planetary influences or grahas. In Vedic astrology, the concept of planetary influences or grahas play a fundamental role in shaping the life experiences of individual as well as in the broader cosmic order. The grahas are the nine celestial bodies which, although not all strictly planets in the modern astronomical sense, are seen as powerful forces that influence the material, emotional, and the spiritual dimensions of the life. These include the seven classical planets like Sun, Surya, Moon, Chandra, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn, along with the two shadow planets like Rahu and Ketu. Each of these planets or grahas has a specific influence on human affairs governed by their positions in the zodiac signs or rashis. Their relationship to each other and their movements through the houses, or you can say the bhav, of an individual natal chart if we see it from a specific standpoint, the grahas represent celestial bodies and their orbits, which interact with the earth and its own rotational and orbital patterns. For example, the sun and moon are critical in influencing tidal forces, day night cycles, and the circadian rhythms of life. The position of moon also affect the lunar phases and are traditionally linked with the cycle of growth, emotional well-being, and fertility. Mars, associated with energy, action, and aggression, governs the physical vitality and impulse for action, influencing everything from human behavior to the structure of earthquakes and storms. Similarly, Jupiter, the largest planet, has long been associated with wisdom, growth, and spirituality, and its position is also believed to affect prosperity, knowledge, and even expansion. And if we talk about the shadow planets Rahu and Ketu, it holds a specific significance in Vedic astrology. Despite being invisible, Rahu represents material desires, illusion, and attachment, while Ketu symbolizes spiritual liberation, detachment, and the karmic lessons one must face. These two nodes are mathematically defined points where the moon's orbit intersects the ecliptic, but their influence is often seen as more metaphysical, representing the life paths of an individual, including obstacles and transcendence. So basically, the planetary influences are constantly shifting as these grahas moves through the 12 zodiac signs and 27 nakshatras or lunar mansions. And if they transit the sky and form various aspects like angular relationship with each other, the grahas exert positive, negative, or neutral effects on an individual life. And if we try to understand it with an example, a benefic planet like Jupiter may bring blessings and good fortune, while a malefic planet like Saturn can lead to challenges and obstacles. These influences also depends on the dasha system, a unique feature of Vedic astrology, where the planetary periods or dashas describes the timing and intensity of these influences during different phases of life. So now we can say the grahas are not just seen as physical entities but as dynamic forces that influence various aspects of world and human existence, from mental health and emotions to spiritual development and life purpose. And the interplay between these cosmic bodies is what makes Vedic astrology a sophisticated and holistic system where the science of astronomy, the study of planetary positions, and the metaphysical understanding of human experiences converge. Now we will try to understand the Jyotish and cosmology relationship. Jyotish or Vedic astrology and cosmology are intricately linked in Indian philosophical tradition, where the cosmos is viewed as a vast and interconnected wave of spiritual, physical, and energetic forces. In Jyotish, the cosmos is not merely a collection of stars, planets, and celestial bodies, but it is a divine manifestation where each planet, star, and constellation has a specific role to play in the cosmic order. The study of Jyotish involves understanding how these celestial bodies, their movements and alignments influence both the natural world and human affairs. At its core, Jyotish sees the universe as microcosm and macrocosm relationship, just as the macrocosmic cosmos influence the microcosmic individual. So too does the individual reflect the greater cosmic design. This connection is seen through the belief that the planetary positions in the zodiac and their movements through the nakshatras or lunar mansions mirror the cosmic rhythms of the creation, preservation, and dissolution, which are the fundamental principles of Indian cosmology. In Indian cosmology, as you know, the universe is cyclic, going through vast cycles of time or yugas that repeat endlessly, and these cycles influenced by the movements of celestial bodies aligned with the principles of Jyotish. For example, the position of sun, moon, and planet in specific zodiac signs during different yugas has an effect on mental, physical, and spiritual states of individuals living in those ages. Similarly, the concept of karma is believed to be governed by cosmic laws, and the planetary alignments at the time of an individual births are thought to reveal the karmic patterns they are meant to work through in their lifetime. So, cosmic cycles like the Nadi and Dasha system in Jyotish reflect the larger cycles of time in cosmology, suggesting that every individual's life unfolds according to cosmic rhythms that mirrors those of the universe itself. Just as the sun moves through the zodiac and brings forth the changing of seasons, individuals are also thought to undergo personal transformations and phases of growth, challenges, and achievements that align with these cosmic movements. Furthermore, the nakshatras plays a crucial role in understanding the cosmic influence as they represent a spiritual blueprint of the universe energy flow. Each nakshatra is linked to a specific deity, element, or cosmic principles, providing a direct connection between the celestial bodies and the divine forces shaping life on the earth. Now we will see the connection between Jyotish and daily life. In the Vedic worldview, Jyotish Shastra is not just a tool for predicting the future, but guiding force for harmonizing everyday life with cosmic rhythms. It influences everything from personal decisions to collective rituals, helping individuals align their actions with the natural flow of time and planetary energies. Because at the core of Jyotish is basically the understanding that life unfolds within a cosmic clock, and when our activities resonate with its ticking, we experience greater balance, clarity, and success. In daily life, Jyotish is deeply embedded in cultural practices also. For instance, for instance, muhurtas or auspicious timings are selected using astrological calculations for important live events such as marriages, childbirth ceremonies, housewarmings, travel, business launches, and even spiritual rituals. Now we will see the scientific and cultural legacy of Jyotish Shastra. Jyotish Shastra is the ancient Indian system of astronomy and astrology. It embodies a rich scientific and cultural legacy that has profoundly shaped Indian civilizations for millennia. As both a precise astronomical science and a spiritual guide, Jyotish stand at the confluence of mathematics, cosmology, ritual, and philosophy, making it one of the most sophisticated knowledge system of the ancient world. And if we talk about its scientific legacy, Jyotish scientific contributions are not only the vast but also foundational. Ancient Indian astronomers, through texts like the Surya Siddhanta, developed advanced knowledge of planetary orbits, eclipses, solstices, equinoxes, time cycles, and celestial mechanics, all without modern instruments. And the division of time into tithis, lunar days, nakshatras or lunar mansions, rasis or zodiac signs, and dashas like planetary periods reveals a deeply nuanced understanding of temporal cycles. Jyotish in the modern world. It is a revival in academic and traditional circles. It is also used in Ayurveda, yogas, and Indian knowledge system education. It acts as a tool for cultural heritage and ecological timekeeping. So, Jyotish is a holistic science of time, light, and life. It not only harmonizes the individual with the cosmic order, but offers a holistic science that intricately links time, light, and life. It is a valuable component of Indian knowledge system. Have you ever encountered Jyotish in daily life or culture? Thank you.